Good afternoon, Cochrane. I am Samantha from urbancasual.ca, Cochrane's event website, and we are here to talk about all of the events that we have coming up this weekend in Cochrane, as well as some things that we have coming up over the next few weeks. And you'll need tickets for these things, so you don't want to miss out. If you're watching today from Facebook or YouTube or even on our website, hit us with a thumbs up. If you are able to do that, let us know that you can hear us, and I will get started with all of the details about this weekend's events in just a moment. All right, looks like the live streams are going ahead, so I will just get started. Now, if you are tuning in for the first time, welcome to today's show. This is the Cochrane Weekend Buzz, and we are going to talk about all the buzzing things in Cochrane. Now, if you have any questions about the events that I'm going to talk about, I'm going to go over the highlights for this upcoming weekend. And that doesn't mean that that's the only events that are on our events calendar. So if you want to know more about an event that I talk about, pop into urbancasual.ca. If you want to know more about the events that I don't talk about, pop into urbancasual.ca and check out our events calendar. It is getting loaded up with March events. Now we are almost through our first week, and we do have some St. Patrick's Day stuff coming up in the next few weeks. But welcome to today's show, everyone. Drop your comments or questions into that comment section, and I will round back to them at the end. But let's get started with a few updates about Cochrane community events. So one thing that you may have noticed on the website, if you've been over there recently, is that there is a new job section. This was up shortly before I redesigned the website, and so I've just put it up there again. If you have a Cochrane job listing that you would like to be put on our website, you can fill out the form under that job listing section, as well as we do have one job that is up there. There's a job available for a physiotherapist. So go check out that job listing on our website. All right. Now, last week, we announced the winner of our January photo contest. And we are going to get started with our February finalists starting tomorrow. So look for that post on urbancasual.ca. It will also post over to Facebook and Instagram. But the February finalist will be named tomorrow, as well as our prize for February. And you will have an opportunity to vote for your favorite photo via Facebook or Instagram. So watch for that post tomorrow. But if you have a March photo that you want to enter in the contest, we are accepting those right now. That's the post you're going to look for on urbancasual.ca's homepage, and that'll take you to the area where you fill out the form to submit your March photo. Okay, so go do that. You've got all months to take photos of things in Cochrane within a 25-kilometer radius. Okay, so keep it local. And you have until March 31st, end of day, to submit those on our website. But definitely stay tuned for tomorrow when we announce our February finalist. All right, we have another feature up on the website. Now we're slowly ticking away at the events as we add them to this feature. It is St. Patrick's in Cochrane for 2025. How you find this feature is you can scroll right down our homepage on urbancasual.ca, or you can use the menu along the top where it says Let's Celebrate. If you open that drop down, you'll find St. Patrick's Day is somewhere near the bottom. And if you head over to that feature, you'll see that we've loaded in some St. Patrick's Day events. So some things that you'll want to know right now, if you like to bowl, the Cochrane Lanes Bowling Alley has I think it's their 17th year of this tournament. I might be wrong on the numbers, so excuse me if I am. But if you want to get into that bowling tournament, it's on the 14th and the 15th. Should be a great time. It's pretty low cost, and it's a great way to spend the weekend. So there's some bowling, and then there's a couple, I think Half Hitch has specials on all weekend, and there's a couple other things that are popping up. So go get the updates on what's happening over St. Patrick's Day weekend. And if you are having a Cochrane St. Patrick's Day weekend event and you don't see it in that feature or on our calendar, that's because it isn't. So fill out our submit an event form and get your Cochrane St. Patrick's Day details into us right away. Now, this next thing that is happening in March is it's the second year that it's happening. So last year they had a really great time and they had some really cool events. But they're back for another year and they still have a really great lineup of events. But if you missed last year, you're going to want to get in on this year's fun. So let me tell you all about it. We have the Cochrane Indigenous Art and Culture Week happening March 15th through 23rd. Now, the events that are happening on the 15th are private. So you'll note that we don't have anything happening on the 15th in our calendar because that is an invite-only event. But we do have events up on our website. There is a feature about Indigenous Art and Culture Week coming up, and it has events for, there's a mini pop-up event, there is a film project, there is a play that is at the ranch house, there's a Stoney Nakoda Elders Luncheon, there's also a fashion show and performance, a family gathering plus Indigenous market, and there is a drum making workshop. So go get yourself signed up for all those things. I know that the Indigenous market, they were still looking for some vendors for that market, and the drum making workshop will probably sell out quickly. So make sure to get yourself signed up for that stuff. Now, just after we get underway with the Indigenous Art and Culture Week starting on the 15th, on the 16th, we have this awesome event happening at the SLS Center. So something you'll want to note for that day is that the pool and the track will be in use for most of the morning as we hit up the Wild Rose Women's Indoor Triathlon. Something to note about this, if you would like to sign up, we do have a 10% promo code up on our website. So you're going to look for this post and that's going to take you to the promo code. However, we have drawn the winner of the giveaway that was on that post, and that was for a free entry into that women's indoor triathlon. So we want to say a congratulations to Jen Laliberte, and we will be reaching out on all the details about how you can go claim your free entry for that Wild Rose Women's Triathlon happening on March 16th. Now, there is a really good video on the Wild Rose Women's social channels today. It is about EFW Radiology, which is one of their sponsors for their events. So I encourage you to go check that out because it's a really great video. And it features the lovely Rochelle. But go over to their social media and put your eyes on that post about EFW Radiology. And finally, before we get to all of this weekend's upcoming events in Cochrane, we have one more thing that we would like to point out that is on our website. It's going to save you a lot of money and you're going to have a lot of fun all summer long doing it. But we have all the information back for the Kids Bowl Free. This is a lovely event that happens every summer. Your kids from May, June, July, August, I think it even goes into September and October now. But if you go to our website and you look for this post, we have all the links on how to sign your kids up for free bowling. Now, you'll want to note that they will receive up to 2 free games every single day for that duration, but you do have to pay for their shoes when they go bowling. Now, there's also an opportunity to sign up extra family members or older siblings or babysitters or grandparents. So make sure you grab one of those family passes as well. I think it's $25, but that allows the parents or some grandparents or some older siblings or babysitters to take the kids to that free bowling and bowl with them all summer long as well. So get all that information about Kids Bowl Free and how you can bowl all summer long with your kids at the Cochrane Lanes in Cochrane. Now, maybe you'll be spending your summer somewhere else. There are many bowling alleys all across Canada and the USA. So if you will be somewhere else all summer, you can definitely go sign your kids up for one of the different locations that is also participating. Super, super great deal. And like I said, my kids did it for years and we did it with them. It was a great thing to do in the summer when it was like too hot or it was rainy. And if you haven't been to the Cochrane Lanes Bowling Alley before, make sure you try their pizza. It's pretty good. All right, now before we get into this weekend's events in Cochrane, we are just going to hit up a quick commercial and we'll be right back. All right, now that was our wing night feature. So if you want to enjoy a Cochrane dine-in only wing night, we have all the details up on urbancasual.ca. Hit up that feature and find a wing night in town to go enjoy and save yourself some money too, to be quite honest. Now, if you are looking at that wing night feature and you're a Cochrane restaurant who has a wing night and you don't see yourself in that feature, please reach out to us and let us know and we will get you added to it. All right, now we do have a busy weekend in Cochrane as well as over the next few weeks coming up. But these are the things that you're going to want to look out for this weekend. They're different, they're new, and there's plenty more on the website because I'm only talking about the highlights of what we've got going on in Cochrane this weekend. Now, we normally start with Friday, but today there's a couple events on the calendar that I just wanted to point out for Thursday, March 6th. So starting at 5 p.m. this evening, the Legion actually has a special event on the go. They are having a comedy night. Now, I believe there are still tickets available for this. They are $20 at the door, and that should be a really great event that is hilarious. Now, bear in mind, you can actually get food at the Legion. They've got a really great kitchen, really great prices. They also have a pretty great little pub. So it should be a great night with laughs at the Legion. 6 p.m. this evening, if you're looking for some live music, Joey Pringle will actually be at Half Hitch from 6 p.m. onwards. We have music bingo this evening at the Shire Pub because it is one of the first Thursdays of the month, and that starts around 7 p.m. And if you're looking for some karaoke tonight, we have two locations. At 7:30 onwards, you can sing your heart out at the Venue Sports Bar and Grill, or you can head over to historic downtown for the Texas Gate starting around 8 p.m. Now, all right, Friday, March 7th. Few things to note that you'll want to put your eyes on the calendar. We have a Just Dance party and karaoke party tomorrow at the Teen Drop-In Center, which is the club. Now, on Fridays, they open a little bit earlier than the 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. that they open Monday to Thursday. So on Fridays, your teenager can drop in anytime after 1 p.m. We have the Legion Barbecue with a week of karaoke back. Now, the barbecues at the Legion, they do cost money. It's a really great feed, and they start around 5:30, finish up around 7 as they proceed into the karaoke. But you'll want to get there sooner than later because it's always really busy. It's always a really great meal, and it does sell out. So if you want to hit up that Legion barbecue, that is Friday night starting at 5:30. Now, there's another calendar event for teenagers that I would like to point out because there's not too many things for teenagers to do. So on Friday night, if your teenagers are done at the club with that Just Dance and karaoke party, they can head over to the library for the Teen Night Takeover. So from 6 p.m. until 8 p.m., there'll be pizza, there'll be games, and plenty more over at the Cochrane Public Library. Now, that is a free event as well. This Friday night, we do have a bike clothing swap and shop on the calendar. The fun for this starts off at 6:30, heads out until about 9. It looks like they've got Cabin Brewing in-house as one of their sponsors for the evening. But if you want to get in on some bike clothing, either swapping or shopping, the full details are up on urbancasual.ca. Now, the first Friday of the month at the Shire Pub is usually traditional Irish music. So that's what you'll be able to find there on Friday nights starting around 7. And we do have a really great event happening at Found this Friday night. Eric Kane will be in the house. But if you don't have your tickets, you're out of luck. This event is sold out. So watch the Found Bookshop pages, because maybe they'll have some more tickets come available. But we'll have to watch for Eric Kane to come again another time. Okay, now popping into Saturday, the things that you're going to want to know. If you want to support the Legion, they've got a really great meat draw that happens every Saturday. The timing for this is 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. That's also paired with some drop-in shuffleboard and a great meat draw that you can win. Also, something to note that I just missed, on Saturday from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m., Home Rental Heaven over on Charlesworth Avenue, which is near the Save-On. They are having a 50% off sale. So if you've had your eye on some home reno supplies at Home Rental Heaven, you can get a chance to snag them for 50% off this Saturday. Now, if you weren't aware, Home Rental Heaven, every time you shop there, you are supporting affordable housing in Cochrane. So make sure you check them out before you head to the city or to a different store for your home reno supplies. Now, we do have an event for tweens on the calendar this Saturday. It is happening at Messy Moose from 5:30 until 7:30 p.m. There is a fee for this, so you'll want to get your kids registered sooner than later, but that is the tween mixed media night at the Messy Moose. 6 p.m. at Rocky View Brewing Tap Room every Saturday. You can enjoy some live music, and this Saturday night, Justine Vandergrift will be singing at the Tap Room. And also on Saturday night, we have some adult dodgeball. So if you are over the age of 18, we have some co-ed dodgeball that happens on Saturday nights with the Cochrane Blizzard Dodgeball. This happens at the SLS Center. There's a $5 drop-in fee, or if you have an SLS membership, it is entirely free to drop in for this. Should be a great weekly event, and it's an excellent opportunity to meet and network with some people if you're new to town. Last but not least, on Saturday night, we have a special Women's Day event that is happening, as March 8th is International Women's Day. So this is a ticketed event that will take place at Found and has 5 really great speakers from Cochrane. They're all influential women, and they all have really interesting different stories. So it should be a great event. It is, you do need a ticket for it, like I said, and it starts at 7 p.m. The tickets info is up on urbancasual.ca, and Cork Social is the one who is bringing this event to you. And for Sunday, March 9th, only a few things on the calendar, but this is our open jam day. So starting around 1 p.m., you can hit up the acoustic jam with Jamie Alanich at the Texas Gate, runs until around 4 p.m. We also have the Sunday jam that happens at the Venue Sports Bar and Grill from 4 p.m. until 8 p.m. Now, that is your weekend in Cochrane. Like I said, those are just the highlights on the calendar. If you want the full details for the events I talked about, it is up on urbancasual.ca. And if you want all of the details for all the events that are on our calendar for this weekend, you will need to hit up the calendar to get all the details for those. A few things that you're going to want to put on your radar or grab a ticket for next week, because these are limited seating events. We do have a Cochrane Business Network event happening on the 11th. This is a breakfast event, so I think it goes from 7 or 7:15 until about 9. They are now doing this event at Smitty's, so you can enjoy breakfast or have a coffee. You do need to pay for that yourself, but this is a really great way to meet and network with other business individuals in town. Now, the topic for this week is called The Final Stretch, and I believe they are dealing with business as you want to sell your business or have a family member take over or something like that. So it should be a really great topic talking on Sunday or Tuesday. On Wednesday, Innovate Cochrane has their Community Innovators event. It is called Spot the Innovation, and it features Kaylee Mitchell of Cork Social. It should be a great night at Found Books and Shop, because I usually attend this event myself. So you'll definitely want to grab a ticket to it. Tickets are only $5, but they are limited, so get one on our website right away. Now, just to go over the things that we talked about at the start, we do have that photo contest running on our website. You can now enter your March photos, but tomorrow you're going to want to watch for the February finalists so that you can give us your vote for your favorite photo. Get your St. Patrick's Day events onto the calendar so I can get them in that feature. That is coming up next weekend, actually. So fast and furious, get them up there. That we have that Cochrane Indigenous Art and Culture Week happening March 15th through 23rd. Full details are up on our website, but you do need some tickets to those events. So make sure you pop in and grab them soon. We also have details on Kids Bowl free at the Cochrane Lanes all summer long. 2 games free every single day for each of your children. Go over to urbancasual.ca right now, read our Kids Bowl free feature, and sign your kids up for that summer of bowling at the Cochrane Lanes. It's a really great time. It's a really great deal. And all you have to do is pay for shoes every time you do it. But I promise you, it's one of the best things your kids will do all summer. So definitely go sign them up for that. Now, Cochrane, that is everything we have on our calendar for this weekend. But we'll be back next Thursday at noon with more about your Cochrane events. I hope to see everyone around town this weekend, and I will hope to say hi. Have a great day. We'll talk soon.